we all have the potential to be leaders, the potential to do what we want to do with our lives. And I think that is the most important thing about being a leader. It's not being able to lead a group or being able to lead your friends or whatever club you're in or whatever program you're in. Not being able to lead that, but able to lead yourself. That's the most important thing, being able to lead yourself. But in order to do that, you have to get out your comfort zone. So one of the things that I came up with is, but what I started to realize is that people don't ask for help. We don't ask for help. Men in directions. I used to be like, what's that all about? And then, I started driving, and I was like, I don't need directions, I can do it. If it's not that street, then we know not to go down that street again. That's how that is. That's how that works. And we don't ask for help. We don't ask for help. And then I kept hearing this saying, the squeaky wheel gets the oil. I'm like, what does that mean? As a little kid, like, what does that mean? The squeaky wheel gets the oil. What does that mean? And if you think about it, it's true. But the example somebody gave me was a shopping cart. If a shopping cart's going and, if the wheel's squeaking all the time, what are you going to do? We're going to get a new shopping cart, duh. or who cares? Who cares? But the squeaky wheel gets the oil. In other words, what it means is the loudest person is going to get the attention. Whether it's good attention or it's bad attention. The loudest person is going to get the attention. So I'm thinking like, well, how can we apply that to our lives? How can we apply it to our lives? Because you're thinking the squeaky wheel gets the oil, the squeaky wheel is obviously broken, right? I mean, that's our first initial thought. Well, the squeaky wheel is obviously broken. Or something wrong with the squeaky wheel that we need to fix. But that's not the case. The case is the squeaky wheel is telling us that it's broken. It's telling us that it needs to get fixed. So then we think, okay, how do we apply that to our lives? We all said we want to get better, right? But some of us try to do it on our own. Or the internet, Google. How do I get better? How do I get better? Bomb. All these things pop up. Boom, right there. Oh, you can do that. You can dye your hair. That's how you get better. You can lose weight or eat healthy or something like that. But we all ask that. But see, the thing is, and I'll tell you where I'm going with this in a second. Some of you guys looking at me like, what are you talking about? The thing is that we want to get better. But we don't think that. But there's people out there that want to help. Right? You have all these organizations for cancer. You have all these organizations for, other things for PETA. It's just, wow, PETA's crazy. Don't ever mess with PETA. PETA's crazy. Mothers Against Drunk Driving. People who want to help. So they put organizations together. Those are the leaders. Those are the, here we go. And then you have the other people who think, I don't know if that's a good idea, but let's think about it and, blah, blah. And then you have the other person, I'll do it if you do it. So that one person and the majority of the people are this, I don't know if that's a good idea. Well, think about that. That's the majority of people. That's the majority of people. And if you reverse that to our needs, it's just like, I want to help, but I don't know where to go. I don't know who to give this money to. Poor kid. How do I get this to him or him to her, blah, 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 this and that. So nobody knows how to help unless you do what? You ask for it. If you need gas, you don't go and say, excuse me, sir, I'm broke. What are you going to tell me if I told you that? You're broke. So am I, dude. Join the party. Get in line with the rest of us. But if I said, sir, you know what? I'm in a rush. I need gas. My car broke down. Can I have... Gas is what, $50 a gallon? Can I have $1,000 to get half a tank? And, if he's an a-hole, he's going to say no. But he looks like a nice guy. Looks can be deceiving. Remember that. But 99 99% of the time, somebody's going to be like, yes, here you go. Fill up your car, be safe. So in college, what do you think? Everybody says, I need help. We all need help. I need help, sir. I need help. Somebody help me. Well, the mental clinic is, right, if you go down, you know, y'all need help. Specifically, the squeaky wheel gets the oil. And the reason why they say the squeaky wheel gets the oil, because what do you put on the squeaky wheel? Oil. What do you give somebody who can't pay for books? Money to do what? To buy books. Or a grant to buy books. Or you talk to somebody in the library that says, yo, my friend here, great person, she can't afford her books, but she needs her books. Which is how the college gets you again. Golly, making me mad. Sorry, that's a side note. But that's how they got us. You need these books. And then you buy the books and you don't read them not once. Not once. I gotta go back to the squeaky wheel. See, it's not that the squeaky wheel is broken, right? It's not that the squeaky wheel is broken. Get that out your head. It's that the squeaky wheel is telling you, yo, I need some oil. I'm running low. I'm running out right now. I need your help to, keep me rolling again, to keep me quiet, to shut me up. So it's us telling people, look, I'm on the edge. I'm in desperate need of help. Get out of that comfort zone. You have to ask. Ask and you shall receive sometimes. That's what they should put on it. Sometimes. Squeaky wheel gets the oil. And then we sit there, and see, this is where I have the problem. Is we sit there and we say, nobody's helping us. Nobody loves me. How am I going to do this on my own? How am I going to do this on my own?
Ask for help.
The hint to this question is, you can't.
How am I going to do this on my own? You can't. Good job, guys. You can't. You can't. You can't. And I hate that word. I don't use it. I don't use I can't. I don't. At all. Except for today and right now. And when I say that. And when I say that phrase. You can't do it on your own. There is nobody in life that has reached the position that they're in without help. God had help. 3 people. He did. So you think, why try to do it on your own? Or sit there and struggle? You sit there and you struggle and you stress yourself out. And you get till you get to the point and say, I just want to give up. I just want to quit. We don't tell these people that we're struggling. We don't tell them that we need help. So they sit there and just like, man, if she only asked, then I'll be able to help her or be able to help him. Squeaky wheel gets the oil. Bottom line, point blank, ask for help because you need it. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Please step in anytime and say, yo, I don't need help. I'm on my P's and Q's. My 1s and 2s. But we're not. We all want to get better. So how do we get better? Is we ask for help. Help me. Ayúdame. Any other languages in here? Because that's all I know. Spanish too, baby. There we go. Squeaky wheel gets the oil. I'm going to open it up for some questions.